at 6'1", 225. And if you think that I'm almost dead and I'm not going to be alive anymore, ask this bear that I killed with a fucking knife not too long ago. I'm still a very tough fucking guy. At 71, I take no bullshit in person or on the fucking YouTube.
You kill a bear?
Yep.
With a knife?
I slowed it down with a handgun, and then I killed it with a knife.
What
big
the hell?
Bowie knife.
What was going on?
So I started with rifles. I know some guys do bows. I believe you do. That was too easy. Then I did a handgun. Handgun. 4.54 console used to be the biggest handgun made 25, 30 years ago. So I hunted handgun. And you got to get pretty close, handgun.
How close do you get?
Well, I've been as close as you.
To what?
To the charging buffalo.
Oh, Jesus Christ. A buffalo was charging this close, and you shot it with a handgun?
Yeah, I got run over by him, the buffalo.
Well, so like.
Well, let's get back to the bear.
So, but the handgun, like, do you trying to get inside of 20 yards? Like, how close are you trying to get?
Well, it depends how good a shot you are.
Right.
But I mean, they're effective at 50 yards, but the accuracy is not so good. At
Right.
50 yards, but 20 yards is pretty good. 20 meters. So So we're chasing this bear down right on the borderline of Alaska and whatever the Canadian provinces up there. And I get within about 40, 50 yards of him. And then he turns around because he says, why am I running? You know, he asks himself, why am I running? And he turns around and I hit him a couple times with the 4.54. And now he knows. So then he runs again. And so I chase him some more. And make a long story short, by the time I unloaded all 5, because it only has 5 shells, he's wounded. He would have died probably in an hour or 2 hours, but he's still, dangerous. So then I jumped on him and stabbed him 70, 80 times.
Jesus Christ, Dan. 70 or 80 times?
I don't remember because the adrenaline's pumping so hard. The hunter guide said my arm looked like a jackhammer. It was going up and down so fast. But I mean, I'm just, I'm just jacked up.
And where are you stabbing him? What part of his body?
I stabbed him in the chest, around the head, the neck, in here. I was trying to hit a main artery.
And is he trying to bite you while you're doing this?
He's with the big claws, but I'm staying under the claws and he's losing coordination. He could have got me, but he didn't. He didn't.
Jesus Christ. Is this a brown bear or a black bear?
Brown. But the better story is the buffalo. Now,
how do you get a better story than you maniacally, homicidally stabbing a brown bear to death?
No, I went to Australia. There, you saw the movie Crocodile Dundee.
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, there's a real Crocodile Dundee. His name was Barry Lees. So I went down there to hunt with him in Australia for 10 days, and again with a handgun. And I said, I want to get a big bull. Like
a water buffalo.
Well, yeah, exactly. And he said, okay, well, we have to go into a certain part of Australia near Darwin, up in the north. And he said that I can't promise he's still going to be there, but there's a big pond about 4 or 5 times as big as this room, and he should be there in the late afternoon, scratching his back on the roots overhanging. So we got there, we hiked in 4 or 5 hours, and he was there just like he said he was going to be there. And he said that you want him, don't want to just shoot him in the back. No, I want him charging me. So he says, okay.
Wait a minute, you wanted him to charge you?
Yeah.
Why did you want that?
I never saw combat.
But why is that so important to you? Like,
Well, it just is.
So just in your mind, you needed to be.
I'm not fulfilled.
You needed to experience, life and death.
Yep.
It had to be like life and death combat.
Correct.
And if it wasn't with the enemy, it was with some charging beast.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. So he throws pebbles at him. He spins around and he says he won't come out this way because it's too far for him to jump, and he can't jump that high. Just like magic, that goddamn bull jumped 15 feet in the fucking air, spun around and ran right at me. So about where you are, as he ran over me and I fell back, I shot once and I hit him through the chin, went out his nose, but it missed his brain. He put one hoof on my hip, and that's why I had to get a hip eventually, and one hoof on my left knee. So arguably that's why I have a left knee. So I felt like a train hit me. So he keeps running. I get up. I'm dusting myself off. So I've shot 1 out of 5 bullets. So I say, well, I'm going to kill this bastard. So I'm chasing him in the jungle.
With a blown out knee and a blown out hip?
Correct. I'm chasing him in the jungle. And the guide, Barry Lees, is yelling, Dan, I can't hear him though because I'm all pumped up. Dan, he's screaming at me. So I get close to him. I shoot a couple more times. Then I shoot a couple more times. And then the bull gets tired. He spins around just like in the movies and decides to charge from about that wall. And just as he got about to where that chair is, I fired again, click. I'm empty.
Oh, no.
And he falls dead at my feet from the other times I hit him.
Jesus Christ.
And so, but what Barry Lees was yelling at me, he says, "You're fucking empty! You're fucking empty!" He was telling me I had no more bullets left.
Wow.
But I couldn't hear that.